Today I woke up in this beautiful country, Georgia, in this cozy city, Batumi, in this bright, comfortable room of a skyscraper where I feel so safe. Though it's just an illusion. There are protests at nights, and I'm not sure local people like Russians. But I feel happy, and this is what matters most. I'm here alone like the queen of my little kingdom. No one knows me here, no one criticizes me, no one knows that I'm a loser. My self-esteem is in a safe place. I think this is the main reason why I feel home now. I feel loved by myself. I think nothing is wrong with me. In my eyes, I'm not a loser. I'm just living my life and doing the best with what I have.
Let's take a look at how I spend my day, in fact, doing nothing.
Let's take a look at how I spend my day, in fact, doing nothing. I enjoy living alone, because I always have things to do. I do exercises, I practice singing, I practice English, I read books, I talk to people online, I walk the streets, I meet people from online and talk to them in person. When I lived with the husband, he was my only interlocutor. I don't know why. There were people around me, but I didn't want wasting time with them. I already have someone to talk with. When Alisa arrived, she filled everything with herself. There was no place for me. I know it's okay for normal moms, but you know that I'm not normal. I need space for all my thoughts. Solitude is a bliss, a space for learning and creating. Someday people discover that being alone is the best way of living and they will cease to reproduce. The reproduction of humans also suffers from an overabundance of entertaining content. If a couple is at home, with a high probability they will watch some movie than anything else. That's a plus, I think. Please don't reproduce. The world would be a better place with fewer people. Nowadays, people are obsessed with TV shows, movies, and video games, because it substitutes normal life full of emotions with its surrogate. We feel the lack of real actions in our life with actions of movie characters. It turns out the characters live, but we don't. We are just passive watchers, lazy dreamers. We can't make our own life worth watching it like a movie. Crazy things can happen in a movie, not in our life. Our life is damn boring, because we are bound by fears. Many of them are invented by mass media to entertain audience with scary stories, and by government leaders to better control people. The next obsession is food. Food is the cheapest pleasure in every sense. You don't need to get out of comfort zone. You don't need to move much. You need to buy groceries and cook at your kitchen. No risks, no fear, no high expectations, and no disappointment. If you're afraid of life, this hobby is the best for you. Most people in Russia spend their whole life working, buying groceries, cooking, and cleaning up after cooking and eating. This is all their life. They don't do anything else. It turns out they work for food. If we look at wealthier people, we see they work for food too, but they spend all their money at restaurants and cafes. Both of them spend the rest of their money on meds and medical treatment to cure illnesses that appear due to unhealthy diet and overeating. Everywhere I look, there is a cult of food. People live to eat rather than eat to live. Try to do an experiment. Use your days off or vacation and do your favorite thing. Immerse in such a state where you are captivated by your hobby. You are enjoying your actions. You are inspired and feel like doing a meaningful thing. You have this pleasant feeling that you control something in your life. Will you think about food? Tasty food, restaurant food. You will just eat something no matter what to survive, so that your body feels good. But you don't need this pleasure from food. You are already getting pleasure from what you are doing. Your food must be simple, healthy, and nutritious. And things you do must be captivating and challenging, so you will never be fat and unhealthy. Fruits and dry fruits instead of sweets, raw nuts instead of snacks, water instead of sugary drinks, baked potato instead of French fries, boiled eggs instead of eggs and bacon fried with oil. Simplify this part of life and complicate the other one. Shift the focus. I love music so much, and for me this parallel music reality of YouTube is a mockery. Instead of enjoying life, these people make profit of everything. They make profit of making profit of making profit of making profit of making profit. Even if I want to purchase a music track, I have no idea how to do it. I have a question. Is it possible to be a beggar if you make incredible music? I don't think so. We don't live in those days where fame comes posthumously. If you're really great, everybody knows it, due to internet. So I ask you, where is that point when it's enough for you in earning money? Most musicians stop doing great music just because they're too wealthy. They feel too comfy. But for the artist, it's important to have contradictions and discomfort.
Muchas gracias por tu ayuda.
Rebuilding everything from scratch. For me, YouTube is ugly with these free melodies, causing blood of my ears. Seems like it's made by armless cripples drunk or stoned thinking they created a masterpiece. Thanks God Instagram no longer have this stupid craziness. Maybe I don't understand something. Okay, explain me, please.
People are such a shit that you hate. I slowly fall down on my knees, on my face, so much shit because of you and my brains. Drink along the bleed left to escape your presence. Get me right for my health, I need to jump into death. Get me right for my health, I need to jump with my physical, jump with my arms up, jump with my hands and step, fall into business. We face just what do you really have to die with it on this big man to watch it thing you can't be happy not way. 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 Can't be happy not way.
Body on top of me, never catch a cold, it's just like stop me. This my about the Odyssey.
There are a lot of ways to get profit from your fans. I just want to say that I think that creators must help each other. Why, if I want to depict reality as close as possible to original, I can't do it. I have to replace background music that I love with bloody ears no-name music which I hate. It spoils my content and my mood. And vice versa, good music inspires and motivates to make good videos. If some music inspired me to take a video, why should I replace it with some shit? Yes, you can say, but Julia, you want money for your videos. Musicians want money too. I'm sorry, but these sums are not comparable. I just want to survive, and they want to buy another one oceanfront villa. And after all, everybody knows, after a certain amount, money don't make us happier. Stop wonking off to money and things and properties. You will just miss out on life, always working and seeking profit. There are a lot of stray dogs in Batumi. They are everywhere. It seems like people love them. They live in harmony with dogs, pet them, feed them. If you look at Moscow and Moscow region, there are no dogs on the streets. They are exterminated by some psychopath in power who thought they spoiled the image of the city and the region. If you lost your dog in Moscow, he's in real danger. I'd like to draw your attention to Batumi architecture. It's very diverse and eclectic. In many ways, it's a response to visual monotony of a Soviet style. Look at this gorgeous building. It resembles Vorontsovsky Temple in Crimea. They say a long time ago it was a border guard club. And now, guess what it is? Batumi State Classic Ballet School. Oh, I'd like to attend classes here. This kind of arbor is everywhere in Batumi. In the evenings, real Georgian men gather here to eat meat and drink cha-cha. This cafe looks like Greek temple. In general, Batumi is rich in buildings resembling great buildings of the world. Honestly, they are not interesting at all. By the way, this golden thing is a Christmas tree. Yes, it's a Christmas tree. Let's play the real travel vlogger a little. This is a former nightclub. That is my current home. These are shared bicycles. This is a pond where dancing fountain wakes up at night. This is a view from my window. And next it'll be me doing some shit. It's the only tasty chocolate in Batumi, and it's without sugar. What a miracle!
Oh, look, I invented the life hack. This is my panties. I have a lot of panties. And when I will be in the airport, I will put it on my head. Not to use the luggage. You think panties don't take much place in a backpack? Look at this. It's a lot of space, and half of them are on my head. So, we are continuing. And this will be my head. It's a very hot hat. I'm tired to do this. Okay, we can imagine that it's already on my head. And it's like some Indian hat. It looks like some Indian hat. I think it's okay. I'm ready for the trip.
Просто мені